What is going on, everyone? This is Sonic Mix, and today I'm here to give my review for WWE SmackDown, October the 4th, 2016. And this SmackDown was pretty boring for the most part, except for the two promos, which I'm going to mention in a brief moment. I thought the two promos were the more interesting part of the show, but the matches was just very dull. The night kicked off actually with Bray Wyatt versus Kane. Very boring match, very uninteresting match. During the match, Randy Orton's on the Titantron, and he's taunting Bray Wyatt to come find him. Match ends in a countout with Kane as the victor. Not really, like I said, it was a boring match. Maybe it was, thankfully, it was like maybe I think it was like a 5-minute match, I think. So thankfully it was only 5 minutes and not like 10, 15. I give this match a star and a half out of 5. That's all I really got to give it. There was a backstage segment with Bray looking for Orton. Eventually to the point to where he found a chair. He approaches the chair and Randy Orton shuts the door and locks him in there. I mentioned this before, and I'll mention it again. I'm not so hyped about the story. I'm sure the match is going to be fine, but is it really doing anything for Orton or even Bray? I'm assuming Orton is going to win, but I'll save my predictions for Friday night. Then up next, we had Alexa Bliss versus Nikki Bella. 3 minutes into the match, Carmella interferes. She was ringside. She interferes. Then Becky Lynch comes out, goes in the commercial break. They come back from commercial, and it's a tag team women's match of Becky Lynch, Nikki Bella, and Carmella and Alexa Bliss. I thought the match was okay. Nothing really spectacular. It was just a typical women's wrestling match. I did like the fact that Alexa Bliss hit the Sparkle Splash on Becky Lynch and actually got the win. A little surprising, because I think it's usually the face that would pick up the win going into a pay-per-view. But in this case, Alexa Bliss got the win, but I don't see her winning the title this Sunday at No Mercy. But it was an okay women's match. Nothing really spectacular. I give it a 2 on the dot out of 5. Up next, we had Susan G. Komen for the fight against breast cancer. What kind of amazed me, actually, was this was their 5th anniversary. Which is funny in a way, because I thought they've been doing this for like 10 years, or well, maybe not 10 years, but like since 2009, like about 2009. It's hard to, excuse me. It's hard to believe that it's been 5 years now. But they're promoting the Susan G. Komen for the fight against breast cancer. They're wearing the More with Pink t-shirts to support breast cancer awareness. And in this segment, which I actually forgot to mention this on Raw, because they actually promoted it as well on Raw, they presented 5 of the Women's Championship SmackDown Women's titles to 5 of the breast cancer survivors. Very nice segments. I want to go back to the Raw one for just a moment. Enzo and Kaz. This is Raw, by the way, really quick, because I actually forgot to mention this in my review. One of my friends pointed me out through text messaging. But during the Enzo and Kaz with their fight against breast cancer, when they went to remove the towel that revealed the championships, when they removed it, there was kind of a blunder. I guess one of the titles fell, or the carpet got stuck or caught in one of the titles, and it was kind of a blunder, but kind of a chuckle moment, you can say. But nice segment overall, and once again, very shocking that they've been doing this for 5 years now. Seems longer. Up next was the Hype Bros against the Vaudevillains. Nothing spectacular out of this match whatsoever. Crowd was really not into it. The Hype Bros pick up the win. The Ascension came out. They were looking on from the stage. I have no idea, unless we're trying to believe that the Ascension is going to be a big deal, which they're kind of not. I give it a star and 3/4, maybe a 2 on the dot if I'm feeling nice enough. Up next, we had the Miz and Ziggler promo, and the video package of what could be Dolph Ziggler's final time in the WWE. I thought this promo was really good. I love the success of failure package that they called it, with Ziggler being the caddy to Curran White, a.k.a. Chavo Guerrero, which only lasted like 2 weeks, to him being with the Spirit Squad as Nikki! I won't do that again. Then to Dolph Ziggler, winning the world title, losing it to Edge, getting his moment at WrestleMania, or Raw after WrestleMania. Really good stuff. And for the first time in, I think it's been like 10 years now, they showed 2 of the other 2 members of the Spirit Squad. I believe it was Mikey and Kenny and Mikey, I think it was. They did their thing. There was hardly no crowd reaction. I mean, I think some people knew who they were, but for the most part, nobody had no idea who these guys were. But I thought it was a good segment. I thought Ziggler did great with that passionate promo of him to continuing to wrestle. Miz was really good as well. Very good promo here. I give this a 3 on the dot. Maybe a 3.25. It was really good stuff here. Up next, we had Jason Jordan against Jey Uso. Match was about 3 minutes long. Jason Jordan won with a roll-up. I love the attack afterwards with the Usos attacking Jason Jordan and Chad Gable. Then Heath and Rhino came out to save the day. The Usos bailed. I give it a 1.5 stars. That's all I got to give it. And then finally, the main event, well, not really the main event, the final segment, it was the AJ, Cena, and Ambrose segment. Really good segment here. I really enjoyed this. I loved when Cena came out. He tried to say some words, but then AJ interrupted him. He said his thing. He basically was going to mock. He basically made a mockery of Cena, basically saying, I know what you're going to say. You're going to come out here and say that you're going to be the 16-time champion this Sunday. Really loved that part of AJ. And then when Cena was going to talk again, Ambrose interrupts him. And he's ripping into Cena. Basically sucking up, kissing his ass. That he wasn't one of the people that kissed his ass. And that Cena played politics to get where he was. Very good stuff here. I think Ambrose has been on fire with his promos. On fire. And I should mention this now. I don't watch Talking Smack, but I've been hearing great things about it ever since the Miz and Bryan promo. I should actually, maybe after this review or something, maybe I should take a seat and watch the latest episode. And then maybe kind of go back and see how the previous ones was. Because I hear good things about Talking Smack. Very good promo. Then Cena basically said, talk is cheap. They had a brawl. It was a good brawl. I liked the brawl. I think they did a very fine, damn well job building their match for No Mercy come this Sunday. But overall, it was a boring show. I thought the promos made the show at least interesting, but oh, and I forgot one more other match. I can't believe I skipped it. This was actually the final match before the 3-man segment. Swagger against Baron Corbin. Match was okay up until the finish where the referee thought Corbin had tapped out, but Corbin was really going for the ropes. I thought that was a dumb angle right there where he clearly wasn't tapping out. So it seems like they're going to try to make some story with that, which is probably not going to go anywhere. Like I said, the match was fine up until the ending. I give it a 2 on the dot at the most. Then it led to the segment which I just mentioned. Now overall, very boring SmackDown. I thought the promos delivered, but the wrestling or the matches really wasn't all that it was worth to be. Overall score for SmackDown, I give this a 6, maybe a 6.25 out of 10, obviously. Raw, I thought, was definitely the better show. It definitely was. The main event in that women's match was good. But I say Raw takes this one. SmackDown, not so much. But check out the promos. I think the promos definitely delivered and made their promos feel very important going into their respected big matches for this Sunday. And with that being said, this is my conclusion to SmackDown, October 4th, 2016. I hope you guys enjoy. Please leave a like, share this video, leave a comment. Tell me how you guys thought SmackDown was. And as always, follow me on Twitter for all the latest news and Twitch for the latest in-game video gaming. And until then, everybody, you guys have yourselves a good night, and I will catch you guys later. And also, one last thing. Tomorrow, NXT, if you have the network, it is the start of the Dusty Rhodes Classic, which I will be reviewing up until the Toronto NXT TakeOver in Toronto. I'll see you guys later.